Hello everyone, it's your favorite green man from Earth, the turtle. Okay, I'm kidding, I know Hulk is your favorite green man. But anyway, let's see who's already in the chat. I can see Michael Yos, Jim Ray, Rock Jock First, Jay Swords, Alex Johnson, Happy Turtle, Last Dutch Hero, Matthew Flores, Wednesday, Velo, Rayu, George UK, The BDP, Krogo, Team Cosmetic, Last Dutch Hero, Omerta Niche Rock, what something. That's way too long. Omerta. I will go under this underscore. Omerta. Krogo. Midnight? Why are you saying midnight? It's midnight for you guys. It's 3 p.m. here in UK. At this moment, it's 3 p.m. in UK. Oh, as well, if you are paying for this fancy green name in the chat, we'll be having a Turtles hangout with members just after the Turtlecast. Then stick around for the other exclusive chat with Turtle Army members. Yeah, you pay for something, then I need to do at least a little bit for you after over a year that I was doing nothing. There is something, a little bit of a carrot. And Last Dutch Hero is asking about the guide for Harpoon Gun. Yeah, Harpoon Gun is definitely on the list. I still have several guns I didn't cover in my full guides. I need to focus on that. As next content drop, we have time for it. As well, yeah, public test server have been closed already, therefore I'm betting Bethesda is working now on expeditions fully, and next patch is basically ready as is, and they working on expeditions, and next will be testing expeditions, and yeah, this dry season I will probably use to cover more weapon guides. That sounds like a good idea. I still have a bunch that didn't cover yet. And there is more people. There is excuse me. There is Vortex Killer, BY, Dark Avenger, Arstic Frog, Frin, Ow Market, who else? Herb Tree, and Quinzel93. Good evening, everyone. I don't know if we have Inside the Vault to cover. Let me quickly check. Was there Inside the Vault this week or not? Let me check that. News. I don't think so. No, I don't think there was any new Inside the Vault. It's silence. Yeah, it's silence. I think everyone and all the Bethesda employees most likely busy now helping with transfer from Bethesda Launcher to Steam. Then there was no Inside the Vault. About the rewards from the midweek, what I can give you update, I don't know if Bethesda already fixed it or not, but I have confirmation from some people that they did get the rare plans from the midweek, like Tenderizer. Therefore, it is definitely dropping. I don't know if drop chances are as supposed to be, but you can certainly get it. And hello there, Philip, Carlo Adams, Stanley, LC Infantry, Terence Stahl, and Michael Hatton, and Joe Garofalo, and whoever will join from this point, I will just say like overall hello. Enough reading the names that I butcher. Like, yeah, I usually butcher like 80% of names, even if I try hard. Maybe if I try very hard, then it goes actually up instead of down. And for Stanley, it's 10 p.m. Okay, then we have people from all around the globe, and that's perfect. That's perfect. Did you notice, by the way, that if you look at the turtle emoji in the chat, and if you will put Earth on the side, it's similar shape, then there is something into it. That's why I like our planet. It kind of resembles a turtle. Maybe it's a little bit of a stretch or a little bit too much coffee, as that's my second coffee today, as I wake up a little bit too earlier than I expected to wake up, but I decided I will not sleep longer, as this is a long weekend. I don't know if it's long weekend everywhere, but in UK, it's a long weekend, and as I normally work night shift, I will try to switch for this weekend to actually be active during the day and sleep at night do some trekking, maybe go on the beach or something to do something with the time. And what else? And play, of course. Plays Fallout. Plays Fallout and maybe some Outriders. Oh, Bok Apo. What's going on? You are installing on Steam right now. Okay, hopefully it will went smoothly. It will go smoothly for you. There are some people that do experience problems with Steam transition. I know that most of those problems comes from Steam being already linked to some kind of Bethesda account and email address. That's not the same as what you play Fallout 76 on Bethesda launcher. Usually how it starts, if you played Skyrim on Fallout 4 or something, and there was requirement to use Bethesda account and log in on it at least once. If you did that, then Steam automatically linked with that particular account. You need to unlink it before you will be able to link with account that you have Fallout 76. Bethesda support should be able to help you with that, but they are really busy right now. That's what I know, that time for help, it's a little bit stretched. Then if you are unlucky, maybe you will need to wait until next week before it will be sorted out, or maybe you can sort out by yourself. So I don't think they will be able to sort out everything over the weekend. Unfortunately, that is a bad news, but it is how it is. That's not easy thing what they're doing. The full transfer of the launcher, I'm surprised it works for me on both accounts quite smoothly. The only bug I had, it was that website didn't open correctly and I needed to find article and manual link to the transfer button. Somehow Bethesda has redirected me to a different page. I don't know how this happened. Thank you, Mackenzie. I'm really happy that you like my content. I'm really happy about that. I'm surprised, honestly, that there is so many people that like my content, but it's not a bad surprise. It is a definitely very good surprise. Okay, let me quickly take a look on the chat and then we go answer your questions from Discord. Have you played Elden Ring? No, I didn't. Do I have any desire to play Elden Ring? If I will have no full-time job, then yes, at this moment, no time for that. No time. I would love to play more video games. I can't yet. I was even considering once if I would take a risk and switch to YouTube as full-time thing to do. But what I was then thinking, what if I fail? Like, let's say, to be honest with you, I would need to double or go a little bit more than double my income from YouTube, from social media. And that's tricky part. If I will fail, then it will be like, yeah, what then? What then? Then I cannot play every game I want to play. And I got into terms with that and I just prioritize my favorite games. I play them. I limit my time on other games. I don't like spend 2-3 hours on a game and then be like, oh, I cannot play this one or this one. I cannot come back. Yeah, I don't like that. And I cannot quit YouTube to play more games because actually, what I said before, I used to do a lot of overtimes in my day job to earn extra money. Now I'm getting this extra money from YouTube. I don't do any overtimes in my full-time job. Therefore, I have some time to play video games. And there is no compromise. Any compromise that I could do, it's not there. Just not there to play more games. I was thinking about it. I just can't. Just can't. Yeah, I know that YouTube is quite risky. Hello there, Mechanical Cyborg. Yeah, all is well. All is well. You love my content too. Thank you very much. Okay. That being addressed, I think I addressed the chat. Is there anything I missed? I will be taking a look on the chat, but in the same time, I'm opening my Discord in the background. As we will answer your questions from Ask the Turtle section. Hopefully not too difficult. Sometimes the questions are above my pay grade. And I don't know answers. But I usually tell you, if I don't know answer, I don't know answer. Okay, let me find where I stop. Okay, I got it. Let's look on the chat. Oh, we have 5 quid for Quizzle. Thank you, Quizzle, for 5 quid. And the message is, my card expired, so I lost my Tartar Army membership. Oh, no. Then why? Okay, I don't understand. Why you gave me 5 quid instead of just getting your Tartar Army membership for 5 quid? I don't know. But thank you a lot for 5 quid. Oh, that's bad news. That's odd. Like, you just spent as much as Tartar Army membership. But thank you anyway. What do I do for full-time job? That's unfortunately very boring. I'm working... Basically, I operate the machine that makes car hinges. All day, I mean all night, the same thing, all over again. It's extremely boring. I do not enjoy it, but it gives me my money. Then, yeah. I would love to do something else. But I'm not brave enough at this moment to quit and find a different job to have something new to do. I need external mobilization for that. Like, if they will fire me one day, I will certainly look to doing something else. I don't know if I will need headphones, but I put them on. Oh, Car, you have membership for 2 years already. Oh, wow, Car. Congratulations. I mean, congratulations to you or to me. I don't know. You're paying money me for 2 years. Thank you a lot. And the question is, did you grow a new bird? No, it's the same. I mean, it constantly grows that what it does. And then I trim it, but it's the same. I don't know how it's supposed to be new. I don't know if you can grow a new one, like, unless you shave and then count as new. I don't know. I have no clue what this question is about. Okay, I think I answered everything. Oh, George, you are a data analyst, so I think I win the most boring job. I don't know if it's the most. Depends what data you are analyzing. Oh, you followed one randomly crashes. Unfortunately, I cannot help at this moment with technical issues. And I'm doing well, thank you. No, it's not a CNC machine. This machine just put parts together, press them together, screw them together, and things like that. Now you have to buy me a new car. Yeah, I wish. I cannot afford the cars that I'm making parts for. Oh, you are in water industry, George. That's fun. I mean, it sounds fun for me. Okay, let me jump to those. I will be back in the chat, but first let me address all those questions from Ask the Turtle section. Let's go there. Let's jump in. Okay, let's hope the scene switch work and you can see it. And first is Zoso. Thanks for all the great videos. Some of your videos show a mod or add-on that places a marker on quest item. And there is no messages. Marker on a quest item. That's not a mod or add-on. You generally have a marker on quest item if you have quest selected. I cannot help you. That's normal. That's not a mod. Noah made a mod. I will not review a mod here, but thank you. Because I don't do mods for Fallout 76 as Bethesda still officially do not support them. And I do not cover them for this reason. It's like a gray area and I don't know what I can and cannot cover. And I prefer not to. I don't want, like, I mean, I could cover them. It's not against terms of service. But if I would recommend something that is against terms of service, and then you install it and use it because I recommended it, I will feel responsible if anyone will get banned. That's why I don't go there and do not cover mods. Oh, I have some super chat. Wait a second. Let's jump back into the chat. Just 1 second. Back to the chat. Thank you, Rodney Ellie, for 14 bucks. And the message from Rodney, it's not much, but it's a start to your YouTube career. Thank you, Rodney. Yeah, thank you very much. And we have a new member. Returning member. C. Layton. Thank you for extending your membership. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now we are going back to answering your questions. Okay. Back then, Luna. Do any of the allies give an intelligence buff? I look but cannot find any information. I don't think so. And even if any allies gives you something, it's like 30-minute buff, certainly not worth it. Then Sif. Turtle, have you ever played Star Trek Online, or would you? I didn't. I love Star Trek. I certainly would play it if I would have more time. Like, it always comes back to the time issue. I would certainly play more games. I cannot. Like, there is a limit. I try to play Elder Scrolls Online. I'm very irregular with it. I do play it irregular. I play Outriders from time to time. I cannot wait for next update. I play Fallout, and usually one older Fallout apart from Fallout 76. And at this point, I'm maxed out on my free time. That's the sad truth. Whatever new I will play, it will take place of something else. And if this will be like demanding online game like Star Trek, I'm not willing to swap my Fallout 76 for that. Even if it's good. I love Fallout 2, then yeah, I can't. Angry Panda. Question. I didn't notice, but do the weapons like two-shot Fatman and two-shot auto grenade launcher still shot 2 projectiles, and does it even matter anymore since the explosive effect is getting fixed? And is the accuracy still bad for 2-shot on Fatman or auto grenade launcher and other weapons like minigun or handmade? Generally, yes, 2-shot still doubles the damage. Those are 2 projectiles, 2 explosions or full damage. And explosive was fixed, but it still, 2-shot is still the best. Accuracy indeed suffers. What was fixed, VATS no longer double this damage again. As you know, in the old version, basically VATS hit was doubling the explosions. It doesn't like anymore. VATS no longer doubles explosions. Another thing, will VATS improve the 2-shot accuracy after this update with and without VATS hit chance? Oh, 2-shot does not affect accuracy in VATS. It's only outside of VATS. Then in VATS, it's still accurate. Soundwave. For Turtle, can you do a vid on the best power armor legendary effects? I already did. I recommend YouTube search, but I already did that. It's covered in my video and probably under guides playlist. Then I don't plan to do another one until there will be like a serious balance changes that will make the first video out of date. As long as first video I made about it is up to date, there is like no point for me to do another one. Even if it will get a lot of views, as first video got quite a lot of views. I could do it for views, but for me it's like pointless. I will do video just for views. Yeah, it will be probably good for my channel, but in the same time good for my old viewers that will see the same thing again. Then no. Kiera. Does the Gauss shotgun guide still work, or is it outdated, and can you give me best Gauss shotgun build guide? Gauss shotgun guide works, but it's in the same time you can say outdated because damage dropped. Bethesda nerfed the Gauss shotgun, but apart from it, like there is nothing that you can do to reverse the nerf on your side. Then guide still works, but the damage will be lower. Julius. Cats, dogs, both. Do you have a pet turtle, and does Mini Mitzi want a pet? Yeah, Mini Mitzi certainly wants a pet, but I know her good enough to be absolutely certain she will not take care of any pet. And if I would choose a pet, I will go with a dog. I prefer dogs, although cats requires less effort. And in the past, I had dog, and guess what? I had a turtle for like 20 years until my turtle got sick and unfortunately passed out. But 20 years, I had a turtle. And I can recommend turtle. Very low maintenance. Turtles are very low maintenance. That's a big plus for a pet. Next. Are player camps messing up Graham's spawn point at this event? Or is it just him moonwalking away like many other NPCs tend to do? It can be both. Is he always leaving the event? Maybe camps are making it worse. From last year, he was rarely seen on his own cookout event. He always at the event look at your compass and follow the white dot. Yeah, then he's somewhere, just not where he's supposed to be. And last question, how can I max out Settler reputation fast? I really want to get Gauss Shotgun mods from Foundation. Yeah, the Gauss Shotgun mods, sometimes it's faster when Minerva just deliver them, but I have a guide how you can grind reputation without using any glitches. I'm pretty sure there are glitches as well, but I do not promote them. Then I have no guides for glitches if you want to go glitch type shortcut, but I have a guide how you can grind reputation like intended way. And that will address all the questions. I am switching back to the chat. Let me see the chat. Oh, George UK, thanks a lot for 5 quid. And the message from George. Have a cold one on me this bank holiday. Keep up the great work. Okay, I will. You know what? It's bank holiday on tomorrow's live stream. I will buy some cold drinks for tomorrow live stream. And thanks a lot for the 5 quid, George. I will do it tomorrow. As I do really enjoy having a nice evening with a beer with all of you guys. I know you are on the other side of the screen, it's kind of online, but it feels well. It feels good. As I usually don't like to chat with friends through Zoom or something. I prefer to meet in person, but in this case, it will be extremely difficult for me to meet all of you in person, even if I would like to, and I would like to. If we could one day meet in the pub all together, that would be amazing. But as we are from all around the globe, it's probably impossible and too expensive for most. I couldn't move to different country for a beer. Then I expect most people couldn't. Then that's not possible. But then nice hangout in a game and with actual real beer in the front of the screen. Yeah, of course. Of course. And we'll check the poll in a second. After I check the chat, we'll go to the robot versus dog companion. And results are kind of surprising for me. Oh, BA, you are trying to get life-saving AP refresh weapon weight reduction on your scout armor. You trying to roll it yourself or buy it from Reddit? Yes, rolling it yourself. I calculated it once, and it's around 10 years of constant rolling and farming to get it yourself. Then it's probably not the best idea. If you can trade, that's different, as there will be always people that drop it from events that do not want it, and they will be willing to sell it to you or trade. That's why the other option works. If not mentioned that some people dupe this stuff, but what can you do? People like to say under my videos, oh, this gun it's duped, or this armor piece is duped, someone gave you a dupe piece. But let's be real, guys. I cannot verify it, like in case of excavator armor. It can be actually a real piece that someone dropped from event and do not want it. Imagine that there are people that do not want excavator power armor, and they will trade it in through like a Reddit platform or other platform, and then someone else will buy it, and he can collect a full set without anything actually being duped. The problem is there will be people that dupe a lot of this stuff, therefore you don't know. And duping will affect market prices. Then someone who legit dropped this item will get less caps for it than he could otherwise if no one would dupe it. But it is how it is. I cannot address this issue. It's up to Bethesda to address it. Oh, C. Layton, thanks a lot for 10,000 CLPs. And the message is, can you make useful some less powerful weapon like assault rifle? A guide or something. It's used to be less damage, more vast accuracy, but that changed with damage calculation. You definitely can use assault rifle if you fully spec, like if you take my full DPS commando build, you put assault rifle on it, it will work. It will shred everything. It will just underperform compared to a handmade. Like handmade will be still above, but assault rifle will work great, especially for everyday use case, because assault rifle have faster reload. It's really fast reload weapon. Then you can have fast reload weapon firing 5.56 if you go for assault rifle. And it will work because stealth commando already have so much boost to damage that it will work. And you can try it and let me know how you feel. Unfortunately, I cannot do guide that will somehow elevate assault rifle to level of the handmade. Because even if something like that would be possible to boost the damage, it will boost damage of handmade as well. Then me, somehow figuring out how to make more damage with commando build, it will still not change order of assault rifle versus handmade. Handmade will still go on the top. Oh, Cookie Crisps, thanks a lot for joining Turtle's army and welcome! I hope you'll feel like home in here. Don't forget, after Turtlecast, we have members hangout. Then stay around on the second live stream when it will be more loose and just chatting with members, where I actually do not miss most of the chat like on the normal live streams, where I'm busy, sometimes too excited, too caffeinated, and there's too much chat and I'm sidetracking and missing the chat. On the member hangout, it's less chat and I can keep up. Everything Gadroll and Legacy has probably been duped. Yeah, most likely. And you cannot tell who actually dropped it and who duped it. Therefore, I don't like to do this conversation because there is absolutely no way of verifying this stuff. Turtle is rolling in the passes. I don't know what this CLP stands for. Even if you tell me, I will forget soon. Yes, I'm trying to reserve my brain power for Fallout and the games I played, and I have no space for currencies. I'm not good with money. I need to improve that, to be honest. I'm trying now to like regulate my spending to eventually get out of the debt. Today you got quad explosive railgun. It's worth a lot. It's usually a trade weapon, not for sale for caps. Why isn't the like button working? I don't know. Usually it's working. And on my iPhone it has this nice cool animation as well. I don't know if there is animation for like button on Android as well. Definitely on iPhone there is. I already answered questions in Ask the Turtle. Is there like... Did you just ask a new question there? No. I answered questions. Already did Ask the Turtle. Yeah, two-shot broadsider is amazing, especially now. Yeah, 45 SMG is fun to use. With commando build works. Like, with commando build, full DPS commando build, if you check my build guides and you go under full DPS commando build, every weapon that can be automatic and equipped with suppressor will work with that build for everyday use. It can be totally different story if you consider speedrunning the boss, but for everyday use case, every weapon that's automatic and equipped with suppressor will work. Yes, fusion core drains fast by using VATS in power armor, but it's kind of compensated if you simultaneously have electric absorption. Yeah, I think like button is working. We have 76 likes. Then we do get likes. Thank you a lot for those likes. And I'm happy that my work helped you, Ranger Rick. They will fix Sneak. Generally, Sneak is working, but server lag affects sneaking a lot. And I don't know if they can fix that. That's a different story. Does the crit damage arc to the other enemies? Not at this moment. I don't know on the next patch and I cannot test it. As next patch is fixing the criticals and redoing the mechanism a little bit, then we'll see how this will work. The PTS is currently closed. I cannot test it. I didn't ask your question, you asked the turtle? What was your... I don't see any question. Can you ask it in here? I don't know what question I missed. I answered the last message about the reputation that I have guide on my channel. I was talking about it. Then I don't know what else can I say. Okay, let's go now and we talk about the companion. Your favorite companion and the latest poll. Let's go there. Let's open it. All right. Let's swap the view. Here we go. The question was, IRR followed, who's your companion? And 61% voted for a dog and 39% for a robot. For me, the fact that it's 39% robot is incredibly high. If you don't know what it stands for, maybe I shouldn't use a shortcut. In real life, followed. Who's your companion? Therefore, it's supposed to be not if you are playing the game, but what if you survive the nuclear apocalypse and universe is similar to Fallout universe after the fact. Of course it will not be, as most likely we will all die and the Earth will be gone forever if everyone launches the nukes. But assuming the outcome is similar to Fallout universe, that's why in real life Fallout, then you are choosing the companion. And a robot in real life is a robot, not an android, not a bedroom toy android especially. That's not what you have as an option. Some people figure this is an option. It is not. And okay, maybe before I comment more, let's see the top comments. And Ada is a companion, was pretty insane with modifications. Dogmeat is the one dog that can't die. Can go wrong either way, but I'm leaning towards robot companion. Remove plot armor, robots can be repaired. Okay. Again, in real life, you're supposed to add a little bit of realism on top of Fallout universe. Chaotic saying, if we are talking about building your own robot like in Fallout 4, okay, in real life, do you have skills at this moment to build a robot? If you do, by all means, then definitely that. Besides, I would be too scared to put a dog in harm's way. I don't even let my cats go outside. Okay, about the harm way. How I see it, you do not create a dog. Dog as a companion, you find a dog that you can adopt and you go together. You do not buy a dog after apocalypse. You do not produce a dog in genetic lab. You find a dog. Paul Snizzle. I would be too upset if I lost a dog. A nice Assaultron would be a huge help. Okay, this is more realistic. I like this comment more. Yeah, I would be certainly upset if I lost a dog. Assaultron is a slight stretch, but with the technology that we have here and going forward, something similar could be possible. Then I would accept this as a very reasonable answer. As we'll have combat robots really soon in our world. Then, assuming we have like for Fallout Universe Apocalypse, we have like about 50 years of progress, a little bit less, then it is possible. Next one. Oh, that's only 2. Is there any other with upvotes or we cover the top? So I don't know why YouTube never sorts it right. Okay, no, that we cover the top ones. Then unfortunately you see what's the problem here. It's supposed to be actual world where you live, not inside. You are not being teleported into the game. Myself, I would certainly go with a dog. Why is that? If I am the lone survivor after the apocalypse, dog is an actual companion. Dog has feelings. Dog have incredible smell. Dog can help me find edible food. What is important? Dog can wake me up in case of any trouble at night. Dog can sense, can hear, and smell any type of enemy approaching. Therefore, dog is my number one choice. It's not the best combat companion if I go on the war, but I would rather avoid confrontations. If I would be put into post-apocalyptic universe, I'm not going to try to shoot every single raider I can find. I will rather try to avoid every single other survivor. And then robot. Okay, we are realistic. It's not your bedroom toy. It's not android that will be your superior companion. It's not synth from Fallout 4. It will not be stronger, faster, smarter, and behaving like a human. No, it's not an option. It's a robot. And even if we go for realistic option, combat robot, Sentrybot Assaultron, this type of robot, something in this neighborhood. It's still cold-blooded, programmable robot that will follow, will do what you want it to do, but it will absolutely not work in anything else. If you set it to defend perimeter when you go sleep, he will defend you. But what if you wake up and you find out that you just killed 2 innocent people walking around? Of a dog, actually a dog. The one of you that didn't want to harm a dog. Then you set a robot to protect perimeter. The dog wander around. Your robot just kill it. It's its defense protocol. Therefore, I don't see too much point. You can as well set a robot to wake you up in case of someone actually breaching the perimeter. But the robot can be cheated way easier than a friend, a dog. Then that's my take on that. I will go back now to YouTube chat and see if your take change at all or if you are sharing any. Let's see. Back to... come on. Back to chat. Oh, Luis R. Thanks a lot for joining Tartus Army and welcome. Enjoy your green name now in the chat. Thank you. Don't forget to join members hangout just after this live stream. Member time, chatting, doing some dailies. Now, I'm on the recent chat. Then if you said something earlier on, say it again. I said in this chat, unlike member hangout, I cannot read everything. I'm not as good reader. Do a super mutant dogs count? If you can make a super mutant dog follow you and like you, of course. If it will eat you, your problem. Yes, dog finds stuff. In-game and in real life. Oh, Sir Monk, you'll be surprised what you can teach a dog. If you teach a dog to stay quiet, it will not bark on every other person around to give away your position. Dogs are incredibly trainable. Of course, if you do absolutely nothing, a dog will just follow you and dog will train you instead of you training the dog. I guess it's a problem, but dogs are incredibly smart and trainable. Dogs don't have lasers. That's true. You probably don't need lasers. Robot can short circuit after getting wet. That's possible, though we assume your robot is high-tech enough to be with you in the future in the wasteland, then I would bet that will not happen, but it can bug out. Like, you can consider there can be a malfunction, can be a bug. Maybe robot, instead of shooting your foe, will accidentally shoot you. Who knows? It is a possibility. I'm not saying that will happen. It is a possibility. Any companion will ruin stealth. I'm not good with stealth either way, then I'm not worried about this part. But there were commands to go solo, no companion. Yeah, that's valid commands too. What, Salvador? OMG, you look so handsome when Pipe is live, lol. Did I miss something about what this comment is? I probably missed. I had no clue. A robot could have more utilities, for sure. But it's not a Star Trek. It will not produce food for you. Do critical damage receivers like Tweak reduce critical damage from guns with critical damage as a roll? I never test that, Steven. I don't know. Everything possible with Bethesda game. Yeah, Mouse, as well, you don't actually take everything from real life. The robots in the future will be more advanced, and you give them some edge, just don't go overboard. That was my point. Don't go Android level. I don't know if you missed anything, guys. If you're joining now, then you missed what we talked about before, but I will not give you a shortcut. What? Salvador? You want to teach a dog how to cook bread? No, it's not as intelligent. Dog will not be your private chef. Do you really have time in nuclear apocalypse situation? Yes. You have all the time in the world for yourself and your dog. Until you die. That can be brief amount of time or really long. Assuming it's Fallout-like universe, it can certainly be a long time. Dogs goes puberty at one lesson. Oh, wow. When do I gonna do Scorch Beast Queen meat guide? Every Scorch Beast is dropping meat. I don't think there is guide required. They just give simple bonuses. Good and simple bonuses. There is nothing special, unless I missed something. You need to feed your dog. Yeah, but look, dog will help you find food. Then I think it's fair trade-off. And dog can eat stuff you cannot eat. Unless you are assuming that you will have a dog like people have now, like home puppy that cannot do anything, and it's just a little ball of fur. It cannot do a thing. But I assume in post-nuclear war, the dogs that survive will be a little bit more than that. Oh, Kunal Almeida, thanks a lot for joining Turtle's army. And enjoy your green name. I hope to see you soon in the members hangout. Robotic dog. I would not like robotic dog. That's a terrible idea for me. Does not have skills of actual dog and way less capability than actual robot. Now, I cannot ask about actual real life as we do not have a nuclear apocalypse in actual real life and hopefully we'll never get one. And as I said, if we would get one, there will be no questions asked because everyone will be dead. Maybe people in some deep underground bunker will be left alive, but no idea if they will have anything to come back for. The radiation and stuff could very likely destroy all life on Earth, then that's a problem. Maybe apart from aquatic life, maybe ocean will be somehow safe, who knows. Like, I read some research that estimated that nuclear arsenal on Earth is enough to destroy the life 7 times. Then I bet if nuclear war will start, there will be no life left. Hungry Dog isn't bringing anything home. That's a stupid comment. Hungry Dog is very motivated to bring something. Unless you assume that Dog will go to the super duper mart and open all the cans and eat everything by himself. Turtle, would you like Chihuahua or robot? That's a tough choice. I mean, if this Chihuahua will have really good smell, like pocket-sized dog that you just release to find food, it can be useful. What if dog is a cyborg? A real dog, but enhanced. I'm not sure if you can actually enhance it, really. All those enhancements, it's usually like trade-off more than enhancement. There probably will be life left in more remote locations. Yeah, but for how long? The radiation will get there. You know that all those nuclear bombs exploding, all those nice shrooms, those are radioactive. It goes to clouds and come back with rain. Then it's really bad. Oh, Kunal Almeida, thanks a lot for 400 probably Japanese monies. And the message is, hey buddy, thanks a lot for all the entertainment and guides. Cheers. Cheers to you, Kunal. Thank you a lot. Oh, I know about the movie. Good movie, Cookie Crisp. A Boy and His Dog, 1975 film. You can see how people saw End of the World like 50 years ago. It's interesting. Carnivore and herbivore are both good, but for VATS builds, herbivore is usually better. And do we have anything else? It's Indian rupees? Maybe. I don't know this. Like, when there's something I can't read, I can't read. Don't know the symbol. Yes, there is a global seed bank in Norway or somewhere in this area. The seed bank. I'm afraid too many people knows about this seed bank. Yes, Rockchuck, 400 money units. I should use that next time, money units. Yeah, starving dog can bring food to you. It will eat some, most likely, but it will share. Like, you can count on the dog more than other human. How long people in the nuclear-powered subs would last? As long as food rations. After that, they gone. Like, nuclear-powered subs, they can recirculate air, they can purify water, but they cannot produce any more food than they have aboard. Then probably couple of months and they gone. No food, game over. That's why fallout shelters, the only thing that can save humanity in case of nuclear war. The question is only like, will the seeds in seed banks survive, and how long it will take for nuclear radiation to fade off, or how extensive will be the damage on Earth? Like, if all the plants die, hopefully not, because plants are way more resistant to radiation than animal life. If plants survive, it will be nice in like 100, probably 100 years. Maybe 1000 in worst case scenario. But it will be everything back and dandy. But if nuclear war will be strong enough to kill plants, it's game over. If plants die, the Earth go through actual desert mode, and we'll have freezing temperatures at night and extreme heat at day. Like, you know, when the sun is going through the atmosphere, if not the fact that there is water circulation and plant life that can hold the heat off, it would be extremely hot at day, extremely cold at night. Not a situation that you can plant anything. Then it will be game over. Yeah, I definitely prefer a Fallout-like scenario where you have mutants instead of everything dying. Oh, you farm midweek 40 times, still no plan. I know some people did get a plan, but something seems to be off with drop rates. Lower than intended, and Bethesda promised to look into that and give us update today, but there was no update yet. You can always farm mushrooms as long as you have wood to farm it on. And you know that mushroom is like, what is it? 4 or 8 calories per 100 gram of mushrooms? It's not actually something that can give you energy. Mushrooms are like 1 gram of protein, and that's it. That's it per 100 gram of mushroom. Then what you eat, like 1 kilo of mushrooms to get 80 calories, then to get to the minimum daily needs, you will need like 20 kilograms of mushrooms, if your stomach can even handle that, to cover the minimum amount of food. Oh, I don't know how the area around Fukushima works now. I cannot comment. I have no knowledge. Poisonous mushrooms. No, I was talking about edible mushrooms. Backdrop rates depend on the server. It is possible. You are better off eating an ant colony than any mushrooms you find. It ants that are cultivating mushrooms. There are ants that actually grow mushrooms, and they can eat it. Then you eat the ants that eat mushrooms. If mushrooms survive, then a pig would be a great companion for fighting them. But as I just said, what you have nothing from fighting mushrooms. All right, I think we covered everything. Oh, Brian, thanks a lot for $10. The thank you emoji. Thank you, Brian. And I think we covered everything for today. I'll be heading off for our members hangout. Therefore, if you are a Green Name member, don't forget to switch to the next live stream that I'll be starting now, and I will just casually chat with you, a little bit less restrictions on the topics, as it's like not overall available everywhere content, and YouTube is more forgiving. We can talk about everything. Almost, there are still limitations. Hello, Naomi, and see you on the next one, unless you want to watch this one again. I'm now logging out. Then for those of you that heading to play and farm some Fallout, good luck. For everyone else, good day or good night. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye now.